Boom, what's going on, y'all? This is Cruz here at Studio 312, the best barbershop in the borough. Cruise Control Radio, shot by C with the blick, as always. And today, right now, we got my guy in the building. My guy in the building. Flew from the 610.
Yeah, all the way to the 615.
Yes, sir. My
It's your
guy,
boy.
Johnny Billz.
Yes, sir. Feel.
See, we need that button. That's the second person that did this. Yeah, we need the
Yeah, bro, we need that. You need that and the bomb, the Funk Flex bomb.
That is the funk flex. Oh, you can't hear it. I was like, that's what I'm doing. You can't hear it?
It's like, dude, I blew it up already, bro. I blew it up already.
That's hilarious. Nah, but what's up, man? What's going on?
Hey, what's good? Cruz, you already know, man. It's been a long time coming, man. From the first interview over during the COVID era, doing FaceTime, John,
Yep.
to here, man. We here in person, man. In
That's
the
so
flesh.
crazy. So he was my first. So Johnny Billz was my first ever artist I ever interviewed. This was before he was an artist with Cruise Control. This is when we were doing the live music reviews, and he was sending in fucking hits after hits. And
Yeah,
I'm
it became like Johnny Billz nights.
yeah.
It's like, dude, is this dude gonna stop? Like, what the fuck? You guys, is anybody else gonna send some shit? Because
Right.
this dude's killing it right now, bro. Yeah, that was a good
that
night,
was
man.
crazy. So
Yeah, I used to look forward to those Fridays, man.
So he literally got on it and was my first person I ever did an in tune with, like, ever. So it's crazy that you're here at like the 100th
full
person
circle.
ever.
It's a full circle.
So
No
it's crazy,
corners.
man. So a lot of work's been done since then, man.
Oh yeah, bro. Dude, after that interview, me and you locked in, and we made, CCE.
Yep.
And yeah, bro. Since then, the foot's been just on the pedal. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Just
fact.
grinding, doing what I gotta do to, put on, man.
And what because you were doing music previous to this. What was the shift that made you, Johnny Billz?
It all started really when I needed to rebrand. I used to go by JV, Mr. 610. That used to be my artist name when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But then I used to, or not used to, but I spoke to a publicist at the time when I was younger, and he said that yo, with the name JV, you're competing on Google. You're competing with every junior varsity basketball, football, volleyball in every
that's
city,
crazy.
state,
Yeah.
across the United States. And he's like, bro, so if somebody types in JV, Google's going to pull up their local high schools
Right.
way before they pull
Right.
you up. He's like, so you should transition, rebrand yourself before you start flooding the internet. Rebrand yourself and, come up with a name that's a little bit easier to Google, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Wiz Khalifa. That's
more
you type
unique.
in WIZ and it's like you're either gonna get the movie The Wiz or you're gonna get Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Those are the first two things you're gonna get. So it's like that same kind of concept in order to brand yourself properly and ensure that you stand out. So at the time when I was choosing a name, it was between Johnny Cinco and Johnny Billz because of Johnny Cash, you know what I'm saying? So and then we landed on Billz, man. Billz with a Z, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Get It Like the First. So
That's
yeah,
fire.
bro, that's pretty much how we did that. And then bro, since then it just been kind of focusing on adjusting my sound and trying to just come up with something unique and that felt natural to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It felt something that when you hear it you go, oh, that's Billzy right there.
Right.
The same way every artist kind of as soon as you turn a record on, even without reading the title or whatever, you already know what artist that is, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what I'm pretty much been doing, bro, is just focusing on sharpening the craft and ensuring I'm bringing something very unique to the table.
And what helps you stay, because your sound it always matches the time. What helps you stay current?
Just being musically inclined, bro. A lot of people are very I don't want to say narrow-minded, but very close-minded to new things. You know what I'm saying? You got to be open-minded to the fact that things change with time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's just the law of evolution. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We know that as time progresses, things are going to advance, which means things are going to change. And growing up in the 90s, but then being raised by 80s babies, it's we anybody between the years of 85 and 95, I just read this the other day, it was they're the most unique people to serve or to live in today's time, because we've experienced 3 different decades of transitions, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's the 80s hip hop, the 90s hip hop, the early 2000s, 2010s, and now here we are, 2020, and it's
2020s.
complete. We're on the 4th decade of just evolution, period. So it's
Especially with technology and shit like that.
yeah.
too.
So when you're in tune, you know what I mean. Now it's different too, because you know, like you said, with technology, you got so much access to everything that's all over. So it's like you're hearing, like when I was younger in the 90s, when you lived in the East Coast, all you got was East Coast hip hop.
Right.
You didn't hear none of the West Coast bounce. You didn't hear none of the down south trap. So it's like now in today's time, bro, like I pull up my phone and I have a million different styles and genres of music at my fingertips. You know what I'm saying? And then with hip hop just became the biggest genre in the world. So it's like naturally you want to just stay, you know, if it's something you love, like you're always gonna stay focused with it. You know what I mean? You're like any business, even if it's any business, if you love it, you're going to want to figure out how to stay advanced with the times. Like marketing is so different now. You know what I mean? People aren't doing newspapers no more. Right. I mean, people aren't really even doing billboards like that. You know what I mean? You know what they're doing? They're paying like TikTok influencers or you know what I mean? They're putting marketing dollars behind ads on Facebook or Instagram. You know what I mean? So it's just like everything changes. And when you come to terms with that and you don't cut yourself off, you know what I mean? It's like certain people that used to rap, like they fell off because they chose not to, you know, there was keeping it too fundamental, like they're staying at what the beginning, like they're stuck in their pocket, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you're never gonna reinvent the wheel. But you can always improve it. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a Firestone and a Pirelli. They're both wheels, but guess what? The Pirelli tires are more expensive. They're better. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of wanting to create something new. You're not going to be able to, like I said, you're not going to be able to create a new, like a different wheel, but it's like you can improve on the aspect of something that's already built and it's already created. There's already a foundation there. So it's a matter of building on top of it and innovating it. You know what I mean? So that's me, bro. Like, even when I do music, like a lot of people could tell, like I still keep the lyricism in there. So there's a lot of like I always like to tell people, like I have a lot of traditional ingredients. It's like new recipes, but with traditional ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you're gonna get the new chicken with the sauce and the noodles, but it's gonna have, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna have, the traditional ingredients. You know what I'm saying?
So funny story. This nigga said that. So I'm trying to explain to them what I want to eat and shit, what I eat at this place, and I'm like, dog, it's the chicken so with the noodles and the sauce, my nigga. Like, that's what
with
it is.
The chicken with the sauce and the noodles, be busting.
Nigga said, wait, you talking about chicken Alfredo? Yeah. Said yes, nigga, the chicken with the sauce and the noodles.
Chicken and the sauce and the noodles, bro. What do you mean, bro? That's what I'm talking about, bro. But
so
yeah, man.
You say that shit.
So yeah, bro, it's just about like for me, like I said, I try to stay up with the new time and stuff like that, but also like I understand where I come from, you know what I mean? So I understand that there's certain aspects to music that I can't let go of. Like when I do music, I do a lot of harmonies, especially in my singing stuff. I get that from growing up in that 112 Boys to Men era, because you know, you had like the guy groups who were doing layers of music. You know what I'm saying? Now you could do it by yourself by just you know, you get 7 tracks. You don't need all 5 dudes to sing at the same time like a quartet or whatever. But watching them do that live, that synchronization to me, like I can't let that go. Like you can hear, like it's weird. It like rings in my ear when the harmonies like mesh perfectly. It's like it just gives me like that buzzing, ringing ear, and I'm like, oh, that's it. That's slapping right there. Or like the lyricism. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't let that go. I grew up in the era of just rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah, bro, those are those traditional ingredients that I maintain, but still, like I said, bringing new recipes. You can't, like I said, you got to keep moving with today's time.
So you've been doing music for well over 10 years.
Yep.
And I want to ask, what made you feel like now was the time to put out your debut album?
I just felt like, you know, it's almost like, you know, a basketball player who's playing ball since he's 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes time before you become what people would deem NBA quality or NBA tier. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I put out music, there isn't I don't get listened to like I'm a local artist.
Right.
If people don't even, like, I've tested it in public, bro. Where like at the event, the Lehigh Valley Music Awards. Yeah. We were outside and I was interviewing somebody and showing them a song. They didn't know it was me, though. I just pretended like I was just a part of a podcast. And I was like, hey, man, we're interviewing people and we're showing them music, you know, from artists. And we're just getting opinion. These are underground artists who haven't had their big break yet. So we want to get your feedback. So I'm letting this dude listen to my song. And he's like, yo, bro, like this sounds like this should be there. And I'm like, yo, you know what's crazy? That's me. And he was like, get out, bro. So it's like, you know, I feel like now I'm producing a caliber of music that is, I don't want to say industry standard, but You know what I'm saying? Like something that is, like I said, like that NBA tier, that pro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There ain't a lot of cons when you're doing it the same thing that the pros are doing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Like the high quality, like
yeah,
everything,
high
like,
quality, bro.
perfect.
Like, so yeah, man. I just feel like right now I'm putting out a caliber of music that I feel like is acceptable. And maybe I'm just my toughest critic, but you know what I mean? Like for me, I feel like like I could put my song on a playlist with Drake and all these people, and I could skip and go right to my song, and I don't really hear a difference in quality. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, that's what I'm looking for.
Right.
That's what I want. I want to be on a playlist, and I don't want it to sound like this, or I want to be on all streaming platforms. Like when I was younger, I didn't have a distribution company, so
Right.
I'm over here SoundCloud and YouTube, following in like Chance the Rapper's footsteps, trying to blow it up on on these platforms that are the only ones that I have available to me at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I even missed out on when the streaming platforms became available because at the time I didn't have the knowledge. So now I feel like I have the knowledge, but also the quality, and it just makes for a good recipe, bro. Like when you want to get into business when you feel like you have a good plan. You know what I'm saying? When you have something that you feel like is like goals that are tangible, and you want to get into business when you feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? I'm doing it at a level at which I feel like is acceptable, like I said, to the industry standard.
So I heard somebody, I was listening to a podcast, and they said that a lot of artists, they're copy and pasting because they have to be more of a business person now instead of a creative. So they're just trying to sound like somebody else and then just focus on doing the business behind it, like the marketing and all that stuff. So do you feel like now that independent artists is so accessible, do you feel like it takes away from the creativity, or how do you balance that out?
So, I mean, it's very to each his own in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the business because, I mean, if you look at any business in the world, they all do it. Walmart is very similar to Target, and Wawa's just like Sheetz, and, and Burger King and McDonald's and Wendy's. They're all competitors, and they all do it slightly different. You know what I mean? But it's all the same. It's all the same industry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get it. But I also think when you have art that is unique to itself, it gives you a timeless characteristic. So like I hear music that I've put out 2 years ago in 2021, and it still slaps just as hard as anything that I put out today. You know what I mean? So I think that's the one piece of that old style, I would say, where I feel like back then they were trying to make timeless music versus now I feel like we're just trying to make the next hottest thing.
Yeah.
And because people's attention spans are so much shorter, and because we consume content in a very condensed and short, you know what I mean? Songs used to be 4 or 5 minutes. Now they're like 1 minute and 45 seconds to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's like now that the times have changed, so I get the business. You know what I mean? I understand the whole aspect of wanting to be the next guy. Like I want to be the next, I want to be the next already dude that made it. See, for me, that's not timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to fill in somebody else's shoes instead of paving your own lane. Like paving your own lane. Now, for all I know, if I make it, there might be a bunch of artists that just like me that never had that path. And now I made that path for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just same way Drake's made paths for people, or J. Cole's or Travis Scott's. I mean, we were just listening to some dude the other day, and we're like, oh, okay, Travis Scott, he clearly paved the way for him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the idea, like, is I get it. I get people wanting to follow in other people's footsteps, but I also understand that the art, for me personally as an artist, I want the art to be unique to me. I don't want people to look at my art and go, oh, you sound like XYZ.
Right.
Like, yes, I have influences, but you can't really put me in a pocket, because I could show you just how different I am from that artist if you just go to the next song on my album. And then you're going to go, oh, okay, now you don't sound like him. You know what I'm saying?
What makes you think that you're able to do that? Like, do you consciously make that decision while you're writing? Like, okay, I don't want to sound like this person, so or is it just naturally something that happens?
For me, I think a lot lately, now that I have my sound where I have it, I don't even really focus on that a lot. Like, honestly, I just focus on creating something that I feel good about, bro. Like, if it doesn't feel good to me, I'm not going to force it. Like, that's as simple as it is. Like, I feel like as an artist, you should have the freedom to create whatever you want to make. And if you really love your art, you're only going to create things that you truly appreciate and that you truly want to put out into the world. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, it's really just it's creating shit I love. Like when I hear it, I can feel it. Like when I the way I create music, you know what I mean? I create it on like a, I don't want to say like I create a vibe, but like I don't want to sound cliche by saying that, but that's really what I try to do. Like I try to make music to where, you know what I mean? If you strip away all the ice and, you know, all the lights and all the cameras and you just have me in your headphones, bro, I need you to feel that. You feel me? And at the end of the day, that's when a lot of people listen to music. There's not everybody sitting down watching YouTube all day. You know what I'm saying? Some people be in the gym with some AirPods on and they doing it. I need you to feel that. Like I've had people message me and be like, yo, bro, that song Revival, that be getting me through my gym session, my boy. Or like, yo, that song Making a Way, bro, when I'm lifting, like, I walk into the gym and I be feeling like I'm ready to do something. You know what I mean? So it's like I be thinking like I think about music as a transfer of emotion or a transfer of energy through audio. So you know what I mean? So when I make it, regardless of what you see, I want you to feel it. So that for me is really big for the art. So yeah, bro, but I understand why people just do the copy paste thing. Like I get it, bro. Hey, it's an easy way in. If you could be the next this person, but I don't want to be the next this person.
There's already a lane for it. So they like, okay, if I do this, then.
Because I get it. Like, Travis Scott's going to get to an age where he's not making music. But then what happens when Travis Scott falls off? Well, we need another Travis Scott. Right. I get it. Or what happens when, you know, Cole stops making music? Well, we need another Cole, right? Or, you know what I mean? I get it. Like, I get the business. You know what I mean? Artist gets old, insert new artist. You know what I mean? It's a business. So
what is it? So with being in Nashville the past couple days, would you ever see yourself like making a dope country record?
Yeah, I think I already have a record. That record I showed you in the car the other day, Simple. The one that's like, you make love so so simple. Like that to me, if I threw a country artist on it, that would be a country record.
Fire.
It'd be a very, you know, it's got a little twang to it. It's very acoustic guitars. It's very simple, so it kind of leans, I would think, shifts more to like that mainstream pop country sound, you know what I mean? It's like if I threw a country singer on there, why, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't it be considered that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I think I don't like to box myself in, you know what I mean? I think every genre, like, yes, I love hip hop. I grew up on hip hop, but I don't just box myself into it as a hip hop artist. I think I'm just an artist. I'm just a music artist, and I could provide any style that really, if I really feel like it, like I could put myself into any lane. But like I said, I just like to make shit that feels good to me. Like that song felt good to me. I heard that beat and I was like, this is crazy. Like I could hear this on B104. So anytime I walk into, just for context, B104 is like the mainstream radio station that plays the same 15 songs 100 times a day where I live. So I'm talking school buses, dentist's office. That's where I'm hearing that song. While you're walking through the aisles of Walmart and Target, I'm hearing that song playing 100 times a day, you know, repeat. It's just on the same cycle of 15 songs, you know what I'm saying? So that's that type of song.
Do you ever, like, when you're listening to your music back and, like, you're hearing to the lyrics you're saying, do you ever be like, that's the time I was getting my ass eaten? Is that something you've done?
That's crazy.
Is that a thing?
Nah, I mean, for me, I think anything I write, bro, I make sure that it's not cap. You feel me? That's one thing about me. Like, if anybody goes through my music, there ain't nothing there's no card in there that you could pull. As far as getting your ass eaten, though, like, you know what I mean? As long as it ain't a dude, I guess it ain't gay, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's funny as shit.
You know what I mean? Like, and it depends who. Like, are we talking about some random bitch? Or are we talking about, like, wifey? Like, wifey could do whatever the fuck she wants, I guess. You know what I mean? Whatever floats your boat. But if it's, like, some random one-night stand, I'm not going to be there like, go ahead, girl.
Hike your legs up.
Go eye to eye with my brown eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Get out of here, bro.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, nah, definitely. That's definitely a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I guess, you know, there's nerves everywhere. So, you know, what? Some people like their fucking toes sucked. Some people like their armpits licked. There's weird shit, bro, that people are into.
Really?
Swear to God.
One time, my woman found out. Well, one of my women found out I was cheating because I started spitting in her mouth, and she said, "What the fuck is it? We don't do that. Like, that's weird. Why you spitting?" I mean,
I've seen porn. I just wanted to try it.
Like, I was like, "You got me. Yep. Tell her, bitch.
Yep. You're not as freaky as her. Sorry. I was trying to bring it back home, but you're not a team player."
Nah, I was like,
Yep. Yeah, that's just hot. Bitch. What? You go choke her and just stick your fucking tongue out. And be like,
nah. Start about to throw up.
Nah, you know what's weird? You know what only looks good in porno? Giving girls facials. That's the only thing that only looks good in porn. Because in person, like, you know, girls in porn are like, yeah, come on.
You know what's crazy?
In person, bro, they're like, oh my God.
Until
it doesn't
really
even look
hit-
pretty. You're like, oh, now I just feel bad. Like now it's in your eye, and they're like, oh
Right.
my god, this is horrible. Like it's
Or
not
like
even
when you
attractive
busting
in
your
person,
mouth
bro.
and they thought it was just gonna be a little squirt, and then you filling their cheeks up.
Yeah, or
Give it a
you're just
puffer.
roping them all up.
Yeah,
and
just
now
like-
you're like, damn.
They're
Now
like,
you
oh,
look like
shit,
a.
I was not expecting
You look
this.
like a toaster strudel. I'm so sorry.
The porn stars make it look so easy.
Yeah, they love it. The girls are, dude, they'll be there like, yes. And they don't even care. They're getting in their eye. They're just like still smiling. That does not happen in person. I promise you. That does not happen in
my
person.
God.
It's like, it looks like an inconvenience for them. They're like, oh my God. It's
It's
in my hair.
I'm a
Fuck.
nasty bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Why am I living like this?
They're rethinking their whole lives down there, bro.
Yo.
There's no way.
That's
And you're just
crazy.
standing above them like, nah, bro.
Yo.
Nah, I'm sorry. That's the one thing that definitely does not look good in person.
That's funny as shit. So
Yeah,
do you
bro.
grab the rag? Do you clean up or? Do you
It
make the
depends.
clean
Like
up?
sometimes I'd be smashing my lady at like 2 a.m. Like, 'cause I'd just be up watching TV and shit. And she'd be asleep. And sometimes I was just like, sometimes you get a narb. I don't
Give
know
her
if
the
you
dilatonic.
know what? You ever get a narb like a no apparent reason boner? Like it just happens. Like it's called a narb.
Yeah.
It just
Nah, I know-
happens.
I know
Dude, you
exactly.
could be in class doing fucking algebra and it's just like you don't even know why.
Where's my next opponent?
Yeah, and you're like, I'm definitely not going to the board and answering any questions right now. So yeah, like if it's like a 2 a.m. thing and she's already like asleep and like I'm just kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, let me clean that up, go back to bed. You know
Cleaning
what I
my
mean?
mess.
Yeah, my bad. You know what I mean? I just needed to get mine.
I just
real quick.
needed to
You're good.
use you real quick.
But if it's like one of those like nuts, you ever a busting nut that just like debilitates you, like to the point where
Right.
you're just like,
Ah,
you're like breathing, you're like.
yeah.
You need some
Heart
drink,
attack, yeah.
that shit. Yeah, nah, you need to clean yourself up, or that shit gonna get stuck on you and get all drippy and
Like,
shit.
listen,
because
I am
I'm
numb.
dying. Like, because that's the thing, girls. I feel like girls they could bust nuts and they refresh right after
Yeah.
they bust nuts. Cool,
Yep.
let me get another one. Let me get another.
like a refresh
Guys,
button on the
bro,
tab.
we bust one and it's like error. We shut down. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, bro. Like you lose it for a second. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
I feel like because I
Like
feel
standing up and nutting is crazy.
it's
Your
really
knees
spiritual.
buckle.
It's spiritual. Have
Bro.
you ever heard of spiritual orgasms?
Bro, ones that have just knocked me out, bro. I feel like I've been shot
So-
by a blow dart by Dr. Shakalu. I've
So
been,
this is-
whoop, and I'm just like, oh shit. Like,
So this is this is what happens. A spiritual orgasm is when you're having an orgasm.
Uh-huh.
You make your manifestations, like you pray or whatever you want to call it.
Mid nut, you can pray
Yes.
that during that. I can't even
Yes.
talk.
Yeah, it works.
You just have to talk in your brain. You're like, oh, I just want this new Beamer so bad. Like, is that what we're doing? That's crazy.
Bro, yes, that's a real.
Oh, I need the M class. I need the M series, dude.
Bro, it's a real thing. Like,
Oh, I want to win the lottery so bad. That's what
tell-
I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna
do
get
it,
real
bro.
spiritual. I'm gonna
Once
manifest the fuck out of
I
that.
heard that there's this thing called spirit science on YouTube, and it like teaches
That's
you about
funny.
like all this, spiritual.
My girl's
stuff.
gonna look at me crazy when I yell "new Beamer" during my nut.
She'll
though. She's gonna be
understand.
like,
She-
"What?
She'll be
You're
like,
not even a
"Listen."
car guy."
Who do you want the Beamer for?
Yeah. What are we? Who is that? Who's new Beamer? What are you talking about?
So,
Like, yeah, it's
nah,
gonna be wild,
I
bro.
be doing it in my head though, so I don't make it weird and shit.
Okay, cool. All right, so you
Yeah.
manifest it in your head. All right, that's cool. I'll
and
try my
literally,
best.
like when it happens, the shit starts coming to you, and
'Cause
then
you're coming, and it's coming.
exactly, if you come hard enough, it'll come back to you.
Yeah, whatever when you come, it comes.
Yeah.
Facts.
You
It
just
comes full circle.
You just gotta show up.
Yeah, you
gotta
just
show up
gotta
and-
be there. You just gotta be there
If you
for
don't
it.
come, you don't get it. But-
You go and it comes. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
Dude.
So
Yeah.
it's a real thing. You should try it. But
Oh, dude, I'm gonna manifest the fuck. What? I'm gonna be like, yo, baby, you trying to manifest later? That's what's gonna happen.
Like, yo,
I'm trying to get to manifestating. You know what I'm saying,
and then
baby?
when you got a spiritual girl, like how my girl is, like she's spiritual, like into all the spiritual shit. Like I was telling y'all before.
We gotta start having sex on Sundays.
No, not
I
the
know
religious shit.
I know that's the day of the Lord, but like, if you had sex on a Sunday right before your work week, you can manifest a good work week.
I would rather not even make work a part of my manifestation.
But dude, we all work.
I know, but it's like
I want it to go good though. I don't want a stressful
like,
week. I'm gonna
I
be like,
would
yo,
rather
this
not.
I'm gonna get a promotion. Fucking dude, yeah.
because once when you think of work in your manifestation, it's like it's gonna keep being.
It's a
there.
dub, right?
Yeah, it's like
You start thinking of work, you get soft. You're like,
yeah,
fuck.
it's like fuck. Now I gotta fuck again. Give me like 10 minutes.
Fuck, let me get it back up. real quick. Come on, dude.
That's wild.
Come on, bro.
So when you're creating these songs, when you made this album,
Yeah.
1.0, what made you want to go with this whole theme of like the comic book type of series?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just at an age where I want to incorporate every part of myself into my art. You know what I'm saying? I want my art to really envelop who I am as a person. So, not like even with the songs, like how there's just every different type of song and it's just every emotion or every feeling that I can offer. Even with the cover art and stuff, I wanted it to be like comic book style because I'm real big in like anime and like comics and stuff like that. So I wanted to incorporate that into like my music, and I want it to be like a comic book series because everybody kind of has their own version of their series. You know what I mean? Wayne got the Carter, you got Jay-Z with the Blueprint, so it's like I want to have my own series. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like Tales from the Phantom City. That's what I kind of wanted to rename Allentown before the whole Phantoms Arena thing. I didn't even put two and two together when I had made that idea for the name of the city because at the time, like, just a lot of people were like passing away like crazy. Like I remember reading article after article after article was like, oh, some homeless man found frozen dead. He froze to death in Banana Joe's.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, some business lady was found in a dumpster, and it was just like art. And I was just like, yo, this place is turning into like a ghost town. But then I was like, ghost town, Phantom City. Yeah. So it just kind of like correlated like that. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make something that was real authentic to the music. You know what I mean? Authentic to me as a person. I wanted to make something that is every bit of me. You get a little piece of everything: my personality, my interests, things I'm into, my emotions, my energy. So that's what I really poured into this project for sure.
So that's dope. And to be like where you're from, where we're from, it's something where it's like always something it feels good at one point, and then it's like something happens to remind us like, damn, like this city is not like, it's not what we want it to be.
Right, exactly. And I just feel like it also sucks, because I feel like the people who really give a fuck the most are the ones that aren't in positions of power to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? Which would be like one of my biggest things. Like, bro, like if I get to a point where like a Drake, like if I become the Drake of the 610, bro, that man got pull. That man has said it all the times in his songs, bro. I'll make my team throw games right now. They'll run a parade for me. You know what I mean? Like, he got pulled. He's gotten people into Canada that typically would not be allowed in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got pull. He can do something to impact or benefit his city. You know what I'm saying? I want to have that type of power, bro. Like, I feel like we could be doing so much better. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like there's things that we could be tapping into or resources that we could be tapping into that we just not. And, you know what I mean? It just kind of paints this bad image of where we're from. Like, to the point where even people from the city be like, I don't even be jacking it. I don't even be jacking the city. You know what I mean? People be in Allentown, they jack in New York.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that shit is wild corny to me, bro.
I'd be like, bro, we were in kindergarten. I got the
class
photo.
You've been here since I've known you.
I got
like
the class photo, bro.
Dude. I have like multiple yearbooks with you in it.
Right.
Why? And you won't jack the city?
Yeah.
You won't jack the 610 or the ABE? You're like, nah, I'm from the Bronx.
Like, no, your
bro, you
mom's
spent
from the Bronx.
2 weeks in the Bronx. You were born in the Bronx. And then your parents literally moved to the 610, like right after your birth.
They had a kid. They had to go to Allentown.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on. So that'd be the type of shit that'd be just wild to me. Like, I want to give the city something to be proud of, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every major city in PA has something to be proud of. And we're the third largest city in PA. That's what blows my mind, bro. We're right behind, like, Philly and Pittsburgh.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Philly got Meek and Lil Uzi. Pittsburgh had Wiz, and Wiz signed, Ty Dolla $ign and Juicy J, and then they had
Mac
Miller. Yeah, bro. So it's like Allentown, we're third on the list. What are we doing?
Even what's his name? The dude that passed away, Lil Peep or some shit.
Yeah,
he was from Pennsylvania, like a weird.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. Like we're overdue. We're overdue for our rap.
There's so much talent there.
You know what I mean? So much talent, bro. Like to the point where it pisses me off. Because I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Like, there's so much, like, diversity.
What do you
depth.
think the problem is? Well, not a problem. What do you feel like could be better on why we're not getting that push outside the city?
Bro, because nobody cares about anybody in our city. Like, not to be mean, but, like, even the local radio stations, they don't spin our artists. New York spins their artists, though. Somebody pops off in New York or goes viral for a second. Every New York radio station spinning their record.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing that for our artists? Why is it that when Johnny Billz drops a record, why isn't Loud Radio jacking that and being like, yo, just to it's throw it in the mix, bro. Yo, we got an artist from our very own.
Right.
Boom, insert local artist, no, not even local, but insert artist who's doing something and give him the platform. But they don't want to give him the platform. Why? Because they only jacking the popular shit. So it comes back to that. It stems from what I always say. People don't like to make waves. People just like to surf. Nobody likes to make the wave. People just want to surf, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, meanwhile, here we are. We're trying to push and create our own wave. And then you know what happens? People show up and then they want to surf it, and then they be like, "Oh my God, I've been here since he started it." When it was just little current. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, and that's,
you could have helped me make it.
And that's the thing. A lot of people, they'll stick around to people that stick around to wait to see, like.
Yeah,
like,
and I think that's another thing too. I
like,
think people from your city, they don't want to seem like they dick riding.
Yeah,
because they feel like supporting somebody or being a fan of somebody is some form of dick riding, and I'm like, bro, but yeah, you'll go spend $400 to go see somebody perform.
Right. But that ain't dick riding because it's not.
From but you're wearing his t-shirt, but you're not dick riding. You wear a Lil Wayne t-shirt, or you'll take you'll wear a OVO hat, but you won't cop a $40 hoodie from me. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it stems to. People don't want to create a wave, bro. They want to surf. People like to surf. The majority of people like to surf. There's only us. We the wave makers. You feel me? We're the ones that create the waves so that people have something to surf on. And it's like, they don't want to be here from the jump, bro. People only are obsessed with the final product. They don't know. Like, that's why when a lot of people want to jump into music, they want to jump into music because of what they see on Instagram. They want to jump into music because of what they see on TikTok.
Yep.
They don't want to. They don't know they don't see me ignoring my wifey at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, editing shit or getting content from you to add captions on it. They don't see none of that, bro.
Right.
And they're not willing to do that. And then when they realize, the sacrifices, the work that it actually takes to make the wave, they just want to ride the wave, bro. That's it. They just want to surf. Because
that's the easy way to do it. Like, anything that's worth having is not easily attainable.
Yeah. If it's easy to have, it's not worth having.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is, bro. That's really what it stems down to. And the city could do better. You know what I'm saying? We could make more outlets for our artists. We could be giving artists opportunities. Like, when we bring somebody famous, we should be picking 2 or 3 of the best artists that we got from the city to be open up for these people. So this way they have the opportunity to network with these famous people's management. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the problem too. I feel like everybody feels like they're the best person. Like, nobody keeps it real with themselves.
Yeah, and it's like,
dog, like, come on.
And don't get me wrong, bro. You have to have a certain level of confidence within yourself to even do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at bro, there are people who are scared to step in. The way we stand in front of cameras right now talking on mics, bro, there's people who don't even have the training, the communication or training to do this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, like, I get it, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I feel like I said, there's other cities who are doing it right.
And you know what's crazy? I come out here and they say the same thing here in Nashville.
It's that. Like, that's why a lot of people will say, "Yo, your hometown ain't your target market." That's not the people that's really fucking with. Those are the people that are gonna surf the wave
when you bring it
after you've already went out. Why you think I'm here, bro? Because I'll be out there. I had a podcast interview before I was supposed to come out here. The day before I was supposed to come out here, it got rescheduled. I mean, and it's no hard feelings. I get it, but it just seemed like when it comes to the hometown shit,
they don't take it as serious.
It's not as lucrative.
You seen how many times I could have canceled shit when we've been here.
Yeah, bro.
You've seen, like, what's been going on.
Yeah, bro. But fuck it. This is the opportunities to create the wave. This is what we're doing, bro. Like,
but when I came out here to Nashville, and I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, this is y'all way more connected than we are back home. And they're like, nah, the best thing that'll happen is if everybody unites. And it's like, nah, y'all don't know how
bro, and
good
people
y'all
don't
got
understand how much power there is in numbers. Like, I think people fail to realize that because, once again, they just see the finished product online.
Look at Detroit. Look at all the people. Look at Detroit. Look at Memphis. All these people, they work together and help bring each other. Atlanta,
Detroit, Florida.
Yes, bro.
New York, like the major cities, LA. Like, you see the push that they get. And it's like I said, once an artist pops off in New York or in LA, they do a On the Radar or something like that. Boom, they're getting spins on Hot 105. You know why? Because somebody from the Breakfast Club or Funk Flex, they want to be the one to spin it first. They're like, oh, we're the first one to do it. You know what I mean? Because we want to get enough. We want to feel like we discovered that. You know what I mean? Like
TikTok discovers
that's
that
the
shit,
bro. And that's why they don't do that in our city, bro. They don't do that. I'm telling you, like, even I've talked to mad DJs that spin for the local radio stations, and they'll tell you right now, they be like, yo, it's the niggas above us. You know what I'm saying? They the ones
That's the thing. You gotta
they the ones that
Keep the
are
doors down.
like, bro, there's certain DJs that be on loud radio that have gotten, I don't want to say, backlash, but like, yeah, like they've gotten, addressed about spinning local artists. Like, yo, we're not doing that here.
That's crazy.
You need to be
because
spinning
Loud
this. This
Loud
is
is more than just the city. That's like a
they've got
radio
multiple
station.
stations,
Okay.
but it's like, but there are hip hop radio station too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we not representing the same way New York got Hot 105.1 and Funk Flex and all and Sway in the
Big Boy
Morning.
Radio.
They rep. They be bringing artists up to freestyle. They rep their artists to the death of them, bro. They don't do that where I'm from. They don't do that where I'm from. You know why haven't I had an interview on Loud yet? Like, I'm not doing nothing. Like, I don't got articles on. Like, you can't Google me.
Right.
Come on, bro. Come on. I'm not even trying to hate or toot my own horn, bro. But it's like, why aren't we trying to capitalize on that and push on that?
Why would you ignore somebody that's really putting in the work, really making sure it's quality and repping the town?
Everything
so hard,
I
bro.
rep it so hard, bro. I'm literally, I'm a hometown hero. I don't wear no cape, bro. I rep it to the death of me, bro. My cover art, the shit I rap about, the people I reference. I say shit about the 610, the ABE all the time, bro. Like, but once again, like, you know what I mean? People like to surf, bro. They don't like to make the wave. And that's okay, bro. I'm not mad about it. It's just more work. It's just, they're creating more work for me. And that's fine. I'm a very teamwork makes the dream work type of guy. But like I said, it's about getting plugged in too, and just keep doing it. That's it. I just gotta keep going, bro. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You already know we locked in. So we gonna be doing. They gonna hear about it sooner or later, bro.
More states, more cities is gonna be. We gonna tap in with it.
Yeah, bro. Now that we got what we got going, you know what I'm saying. Now that we locked in, you know what I'm saying. We locked in a little distribution deal and shit. Like, they gonna hear about it regardless. It's just. You could either be around from the beginning and maybe be one of the pioneers who have maybe helped Johnny Billz establish himself, or you're going to be just another fucking radio station who hopped on board and decided to surf the wave.
You got to pay to put my shit on your shit now.
Yeah, like now, you know what I mean? Like now what?
Oh, you want to interview me?
Oh,
shit.
Here's my management's email.
10,000.
Don't email me. You don't get to talk to me until I show up.
Right.
Now I got to be the dickhead.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? And it goes full circle, bro. You know what I mean? And I get why some people are cocky and I get why some people be the way that they are, because that's the type of treatment we get, bro. That's the type of treatment we get from our city. They ain't putting us on.
Right.
And like I said, in other cities, the second somebody goes even viral, bro, it starts doing a couple 100,000 streams. They're like, right away, whoop, that guy's doing it. Get him on here.
Just because it's just the look of it for real.
Yeah, bro, and it's just like
because even motherfuckers that
Because trust me, if they wanted an artist from the 610 to be famous, that could happen. That could happen in a snap of somebody's fingers, bro. Loud right now could pick an artist and be like, yo, we're spinning this guy's record.
And they could
17 times a day for the next 2-3 months. And then when he drops another record, we're going to do it again. And we're going to bring him up here for an interview. They could do that.
Yep.
Do they want to? No. You know why? Because they only give a fuck about what's trending on TikTok and Instagram. And that's really what it is.
You know what it is? They're scared of people not listening to the radio station. Yeah. They know they're not a big enough, radio station.
Their ratings, they're focused on numbers.
Yeah, because you won't play one song a week from an artist, and you scared that's going to make people leave your station. They don't have no foundation.
Instead of, like I said,
and
they could be here. They could be here putting on. Instead of worrying about the ratings, put some.
You know how many people would go and listen to Loud Radio and be like, yo, if you tell all your following, yo, I'm about to be on the radio, make sure y'all tune in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'd have their ratings would probably go up. Right. No cap, bro.
Within that hour,
that time frame, their ratings will probably go up.
Say they do it on a Sunday.
They don't care, bro. They don't care, bro. Because you know us, bro. We do it official. I find out I'm gonna be on Loud.
Yep.
I'm hitting you up, yo. I need the graphic. I need the flyer. Yep. I'm gonna do the promo video, bro. We're gonna overlay it with the audio and blah blah blah. We're gonna get everybody tuned in. Yo, here's the number right now. Call the number, request, bro. We could do all that. But you know what? They don't. I hate to say it, bro, but like I said, I hate to sound like repetitive, but People
And
like,
it's not,
people like to surf, bro.
It's not a knock on them.
No, I
They're
get it.
just
Business
scared.
is business.
They're just scared.
Business is business.
They're scared to take a leap of
Bro,
faith.
if I had to pick between putting myself in a commercial or Nicki Minaj in a commercial to expect which one's gonna get more numbers, of course I'm gonna pick Nicki Minaj.
Why not gamble? Because you're scared.
I get it.
Niggas
And
are
but
scared.
that's what gambling is. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you
So
get
Johnny Billz right now, man. You here
Yes,
in
sir.
the fucking borough with us out in Nashville.
yes, sir. The
You know what I'm
Tennessee,
saying?
baby.
And man, it's been a hell of a week. We got hella content. We
Yup.
found a new fucking space out here. We
Yeah,
met a
which
bunch
we
of
shot
people.
content in.
Like it's been dope. So
And we met some dude from the 610. He
Yeah,
was
what
at
the
one. He was at
fuck?
two of my shows.
That was crazy.
And he's like, "Dude, totally know you." I'm like, "Wow,
like how weird? Was
how
that?
the fuck are you here right now?"
And that never happens when Johnny's not here. So
Yo, and it's crazy just how much love we got while we was out here too. Like
Yeah.
even you said, mad times we were just walking into places and shooting. You're like, bro, this doesn't happen when I be walking around
I'm
alone.
telling you,
Like,
it don't.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's just that energy, bro. We when we together, bro, you already know we that's why we locked in, bro, because we just there's that synergy that you know people can't ignore, bro.
Yeah.
When you're vibrating at a high level, high
Right.
frequency, bro, it's toxic. It's not toxic, but it's like magnetic.
It's unavoidable.
Yeah, it's like unavoidable. It's magnetic. People are drawn
Yeah.
to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that energy is unmatched, man, and that's why it's up for us, bro. It's up for Cruise Control Radio, Cruise Control Entertainment. It's up for all of our artists. Yeah, man, and this year is just we setting the bar high, bro. Like I said, with the content, the distribution deal, things like that, man. We setting the bar high, bro. We only 6 days into the year, bro, and we already about to go pop a bottle right after this. You
That's
heard?
a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
So much to celebrate already, man.
Yeah,
God's
man. We
working,
only
bro.
6 days in, and we doing more work than people have done in their whole careers right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact. That's a big
we
fact.
6 days into the year, man, and we just doing wild things. So yeah,
make
bro, it's up
sure-
for us.
Make sure y'all follow. Let them know where they can follow you. Listen
Oh,
to the
yeah.
album, all that shit.
So y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Johnny Billz, Billz with a Z, Mr. Get It Like the First, your favorite light-skinned Dominicano. Y'all can follow me at Johnny, so that's JOHNNY _Billz BILLZ. That's all platforms, whether you on Twitter or if you call it X, I still call it Twitter. Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, man, the project's out now. 1.000 Tales from the Phantom City issue 1. We already about halfway into working on the issue 2, so y'all gonna be seeing me flooding all the socials with content, man. Make sure y'all tap in, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I mean, all over. Y'all can find me, man. And you already know, if y'all in tune with Cruise Control Radio and Cruise Control Entertainment, you're gonna see me around, man.
That's a fact, and I appreciate you flying out here, man.
Hell yeah.
Studio 312, man. This is big because of Full Circle moment, man.
Bro, this is it. It's like
and we still
we starting all over again, but now we
we
starting it
popping
at a different
champagne.
level. You know what I'm saying, bro?
we
Like
went
I
from
said,
Zoom,
it's up.
and now we here in the professional joint.
Yeah, bro, COVID's over. That's why, baby.
Word, but let's get it. This is Cruise Control Radio, man. Studio 312, shot by C with the blicky. Fuck your mamas and fuck your sisters, because we the realest niggas in here, you heard?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.